Hello everyone, how's everyone today? Welcome to the Dirt Road Farmer. Well, I think today we've just got some little jobs to do. We've got a hay field up here that we just recently cut hay off of, and we hauled all the hay to our silos. So, but the ground needs to be fertilized. So, as you know, uh, whenever you have grass or hay, whatever you want to call it, I usually call it hay because to me that's what it is. It is hay for me. We can jump out and check this field. All right, and we've got 50% fertilizer. All right, and it says it's harvested. Well, yes, it is, but hay grows back. You do not have to replant the hay or the grass. You don't have to replant it. So, what we need is our second stage of fertilizer. So what we're going to do is we're going to fertilize this with Courseplay. And let's go up in here. We want to make sure that all of our settings are the same or what we want anyway, because the fix that FS22 just had, the update, it's my understanding that it messed a lot of the settings up anyway. Courseplay also had an update to counteract that patch. So let's go through and just make sure everything is where we want it. All right, see, this has changed. All right, we want to deactivate that. All right, that's fine. Nope, we want to deactivate that. Raise tools late, lower early. All right, everything looks good there. We're only going to have one tool in here, so there's no need to set a convoy distance. Everything looks good. All right, let's save that setting. All right, now let's go see if we don't have any courses loaded in here. Okay, so let's go up here. Let's check this one, the global settings. That's deactivated. Keep it healthy. All right, everything looks good there. All right, let's go down here and create a course. All right, let's Courseplay field work. Field position. Where are we at here? Okay, there's where we're at. All right, let's get over here. Maybe right there. There we go. We've got that. Now let's generate the field course. Okay, we only got one tool. Okay, everything's fine there. All right, let's generate the course. And it looks like it's got it done. Now we don't need to save the course because we're not going to have another tool so we can load the course into. All right, let's start at the first waypoint. It's a temporary course in there, and let's tell him to go to work. Looks like he's getting it figured out. All right. Looks good so far. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Now we can jump out. And now, as you can see, we've got 100% fertilizer. Excellent. Very good. Okay, well, this will be our hay field. It'll grow, and it'll be 100% fertilized, waiting for our next round. Okay, we've got a field down here that needs to be let's see, we've already fertilized that field. Yes, I think we did. All right, so now what we got to do is cultivate it, because in order, it's got our first stage of fertilizer on it. So in order to get the second stage fertilizer, being the first stage wasn't put on there by the chopped straw mod, in order to get the second stage of fertilizer to get to 100%, we've got to change the ground texture. So we'll go down here and we'll drop this loading wagon, and we'll pick up a cultivator, and I'll meet you at the field. All right, well, we're over here to the field that needs to be cultivated. Let's go over and look at the field. And you can see there was cotton planted in here. That's why we didn't get the chopped straw mod benefit. But the field is 50% fertilized. So we're going to cultivate it, and then we'll be able to come in and plant it and get our second stage of fertilizer. All right, we'll do this on Courseplay, and we want to make sure everything is good here after that update. Yeah, it looks like everything is good. Lower early, and let's see, raise late and lower early. Yes, that's what we want. All right, everything looks good there. All right, let's see if there's any courses in this. Yes, there is a current course. We want to clear that course right off the bat. All right, everything looks good there. Okay. All right, let's go down here and let's create a job for this guy. Courseplay field work, field position. Put it right there. All right. Now we'll open the course generator. We only have one tool. That's all we need. Everything looks good there. All right, let's generate the field course. And we've got it. All right, let's unload the tool, or unfold the tool, I'm sorry. And we'll just get him started. All right, and right here, we want to start him at the first waypoint. Just a temporary course loaded in there. Let's tell him to go to work. And it looks like he's on the right track. Oh yeah. Oh, wait a minute now. That's a plow. We really didn't want to plow. We didn't want to plow. We want to... yes, I picked up the wrong tool. I don't know what I was thinking. But we don't need to plow. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to plow it, but that's not really what we wanted to do. I picked up the wrong tool. So let's go over here and let's get our cultivator and let's get started doing it right. I'll meet you when I get the cultivator picked up. All right, we've got the right tool now. We've got to go in here and generate a new course. So let's get rid of the course that we just put in there. And let's generate a new course. I just clearly wasn't thinking, was I? Picked up the wrong tool. Well, go figure. All right. Everything looks good there. Let's generate the course, and it did. Let's bring up our small HUD. We got a temporary course, first waypoint. Let's tell him to go to work. Alright, looks like he's thinking about it. Yeah, he's getting it done now. Oh well. All right. Now we can go up and we can check on our guy that's doing the fertilizing, because I'm sure this guy is going to get turned around fine. So let's go up and check on our guy that's doing the fertilizing. Boy, he's getting right on across there. Oh yeah. Yep, he's doing a great job. Well, this will be a couple of jobs out of the way. I've got another fairly large, big field on the north side of the highway there that needs to be harvested. It's a big field of soybeans, and we'll get these two jobs knocked out, and maybe the next video we'll get them soybeans harvested. And then we've got a lot of harvesting to do, but I'm going to have to haul some soybeans and sell them. If we jump into our storage, you can see right here that we've got almost 7 million liters of soybeans. So, yes, we're gonna have to haul some soybeans once we get them harvested over there, because we'll have, let's see, I don't know, probably another 1.5 million liters, if not more, maybe 2 million liters to add to that. So, yes. All right. Well, let's let this guy get on with his getting on. And actually, before we do that, let's go check on this guy down here that's doing our cultivating. And you can see that he's taken a half swipe. Well, that's because he's running on Courseplay, and he is compensating for the width of the field. They'll always have to do that. So, from here to the end of the field, he'll be taking full swipes now. So, we'll go ahead and let him cultivate this. And while he's doing that, we'll get a tractor ready to start planting. And my original thought was to plant more hay here, but I don't think that's what I'm going to do. I think we're going to plant more wheat, because we're going to need the straw for animals. So anyway, I'll go get a tractor ready, and we'll get it staged down here ready to plant when this guy's done. All right, looks like our guy has finished here. Very good. Now all we do is just wait for that field to grow, and we'll be cutting more hay. I did get a tractor ready over here to start planting as soon as our guy is finished with the cultivating. So yeah, like I said, it's just some odds and ends that we needed to get done. I wanted to get that hayfield done because we're going to need a lot of hay. If you've watched my previous videos, I think we're going to have somewhere in the neighborhood of 12, 13, maybe 1,400 head of cattle. So yes, it's going to require a lot of hay and a lot of straw and a lot of silage. Well, our corn isn't ready to chop yet, so it will be in the next day or so. But we also have these other fields that need to be harvested. So also, like I had mentioned in my previous videos, with this commercial farming, there is always something to do. You never run out of anything to do. And why I wanted to go with cattle, yeah, I'm not sure about that. But it was a market that I kind of wanted to get into, and we'll see. We'll see what it brings. Oh, let's see. Where do we park this? I guess right here. All right. we'll park this and we'll get over here and we'll check on our guy that's doing the cultivating. And it looks like he's getting right on across here. Oh yeah. Well, as soon as he's done, then we'll get our excuse me, I'm sorry. Apologize. We'll get our guys started planting. And this will be the two odd jobs that I wanted to get out of the way. They needed to be done. And I hate just leaving fields set with nothing growing. Because if you don't have crops growing, you're not making money. So there's no reason to let these two small fields set empty. We'll just let them get on. All right. Well, we'll let this guy finish up, and I'll get back with you when we start to plant. All right. Well, I think our cultivator is far enough ahead that we can go ahead and get this guy started planting. So we want to get in here and let's clear the current course, and then we just want to go up here and make sure that our vehicles are all doing what we want them to do. All right, everything looks good there. Raise late, okay. And that all looks good. Everything looks good there. All right. Let's go down here and generate a course. All right. Field position. Right there. Let's generate a course. We're only going to have one tool in here. Everything looks good there. All right, everything looks good. Let's generate the field course. All right, looks like it did. Now let's bring up our mini HUD. We just got a temporary course loaded in here, but let's start this guy at the first waypoint. And let's tell him to go to work. All right, he's getting lined up. Hold on here. Yeah, that's right. We're planting wheat. That's what we want. All right. Now we can jump out. Yeah, I love that ground texture. I just love that ground texture. Anyway, now you can see that yes, we're planting wheat. We've got a yield bonus of plus 98%, which is right on what we want, and we're also fertilized 100%. So, good deal. All right. Well, let's run up here and let's jump back in this guy. I think maybe we can outrun him. What do you think? Anyway, we just want to make sure that he gets turned around okay up here. I'm fairly certain that he will. But we just want to make sure. All right. Now, I've had people ask me in the past, and I have probably made comments on it in my previous videos. Why aren't your seed and fertilizer levels going down? Okay, well, I've got an easy answer for that. I have got it set in my settings for the helpers to buy it. So they use my money. We have to pay for it, but they keep it loaded for us. So whenever you're running a large commercial farm, all the help that you can get is well worth it. So now this guy is compensating for the width of the field, and that was a pretty tight turn right there. So as you can see, he's just taken a partial, a very small partial swipe here, and that's just merely compensating for the width of the field. Once he gets this swipe done, then every swipe will be a full swipe from there on. So anyway, we'll just let him continue planting. And our other guy up there looks like he's almost done cultivating. So yep, everything is working great. Okay, well, I'll get back with you when these guys get a little farther along. All right, looks like our guy that's doing the cultivating for us, he's I think he's on his last round. You can look over there in the distance over there, and you can see the guy that's planting for us. Both of them's doing a great job. Oh yeah. So we're just gonna let them finish it up here. As soon as this guy that's cultivating, as soon as he gets done, we'll get him out of the way, because we don't want the planter running over the top of him. No, we don't need that today. And it will happen if you don't get them out of the way. So ask me how I know that. Right. Yeah. All right. Let's see if this is his last swipe, and I think it will be. Yes, I'm quite sure. All right. And see, this is why on that first turnaround they compensate for the width of the field so that they can get it to come out right. And that's why they do that. So anyway, he's on his last round, or his last swipe, and our planter is getting turned around over there, headed back. Everything is looking really good. All right, well, we'll let this guy get done, and we'll go check on our planter and see how far along he's come. All right. Well, this guy is just about to get this field planted, and I think we're going to take the rest of the day off. We're going to get ready for a big harvest tomorrow, a big soybean harvest. and we want to get our equipment all serviced and ready to go. What we'll be doing is we'll be running 5 harvesters in that field. We'll have a truck running on auto drive delivering the grain to our silo, and I'll be chasing all those harvesters myself with a grain cart. So if you've not seen any of my previous videos, you can go back and look at how all that's done. When I chase the harvesters with the grain cart, I bring it over and I dump it into a buffer bin or mother bin, whatever you want to call it, and that buffer bin then keeps the trucks loaded. So anyway, we want to make sure that all of our equipment is serviced and ready to go, and it'll be a big day tomorrow. So anyway, I think we'll call this a video. If you've liked this content, please go down there and give me a like. I'd sure appreciate it. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, that would do me a world of good. I would sure appreciate that. If you'd like to share this video with someone that you think would like this content, be my guest. Please do. I know my videos are a little different than what you normally see on Farming Simulator, but what I try to do is, first of all, of all the things that I could do, the first thing that I always make sure of is that it is good, clean content. I want your children to be able to watch it. Maybe they'll get interested in Farming Simulator, and I don't want you to ever have to worry about, if they're watching one of my videos, whether it's good, clean content, because that's the first thing. Second of all, my videos, I try to make them informative. Every video. When I set up Courseplay, I like to show how I set the Courseplay up. And I like to explain what we're doing and how we're doing it. So, yes, if you know someone that would love to see this type of content, please share it. They tell me that if you want notifications whenever I post new content, that you got to ring the bell. You got to go up there and ring the bell. So, there we go. Anyway, this is the Dirt Road Farmer, and I guess we'll call it a day. And as always, thank you for watching.